Hi everyone, my name is Jocelyn. If you don't know my face yet, now you do. I was one of Miss Shank's students. Mainly, I feel like y'all would know me as the girl with the blood disorder. Today, we're here today because of one of the best teachers out there in Monroe, and her name is Miss Shank. I want to first start off saying thank you for all that you have done. I only know how you impacted me, and in general, it was a lot. So I can only imagine how much you impacted students you had at Monroe High School or in whatever schools you were at before, or in general, any person you met. I can just imagine how much of an amazing impact you have done. When I first met Miss Shank, I did not know what to expect. I met her on open house day, and I just expected to go in, ask if I need any supplies, what kind of supplies, and I would just walk out. Oh, before that, I just have to tell her that I'm going to miss the first week of school. Reason being so is because I had my family trip moved, and because of me being hospitalized 2 weeks before. As y'all know, the reason why I was hospitalized was because that's whenever I got diagnosed with ITP. And so yeah. But anyways, we're not here to talk about me. Today, we're here to talk about Miss Shank. I genuinely felt her love through everything and her support through everything. I did not know what to expect as my senior year. I didn't, because I knew that I would be missing school, and I just felt like it would just be so hard for me in general to catch up with some assignments. I didn't know if I would end up hospitalized again. I didn't know what to expect. And I didn't know how my teachers would take it. I didn't want to tell the nurse yet because I didn't know if this was going to be something temporary or not. I didn't know how long it was going to last. I didn't know what kind of impact it was going to have on me. And so, what I did, I just personally told my teachers that I knew would have to figure out one day or not. The main reason why I told Miss Shank was because I knew I would have to get a lot of phone calls during her class, or either I would have to make the phone calls. I love that so much about Miss Shank, because there was days I could not make it to school, but I had to go because I couldn't afford to miss any more days. And there's this one day that I will never forget. This was right before everything went super downhill with my health. I would get my migraines more often, and of course, with a migraine, lights really messed me up, and sound too. But we're in film class, so that's literally everything to the class. There's lights everywhere, even not just like the ceiling lights, but the TV lights, and then the sound, because you're in a film class. And so I just couldn't. That day, I just wanted to cry because of the pain that I was in, and it was just horrible. And I remember just putting my head down, and I was like, this is all I need right now. Miss Shank, it did not even take her 1 minute. Less than a minute. She asked me, she was like, are you okay? And she asked me what was wrong. Of course she knew something was wrong. And I told her. And this may not seem like a lot, but to me, it meant the whole world at the moment. She lowered the volume, because that's really the most she could do. And she tried to make sure everything was okay for me. There's times that I knew some things weren't normal, and so I'd tell Miss Shank, I would ask her, I was like, Miss Shank, can I please step out and make a phone call right now? And she automatically, yes, go ahead, yes. Through it all, I felt her love and her support for the first time in I don't even know how long, because these people are really hard to find. I knew she was the light that ended up coming in my path. And I'm more than grateful for that, because of her, I felt more comfortable with my faith. There's times that in school, some teachers just, you can tell they're not spiritual in any way, and it's just something like I feel like I just have to shut out, and I can't really be myself. But with her, I knew that I could be myself with anything. She's always someone that I could rely on, and I still can, and that's one thing that I truly appreciate about her. She was always there for her students no matter what. I know with Maya, she would let her go to her like little office in the back. There's another door, and she would let her go there and take a break from everything, and whatever stayed in that room stayed there. I texted some of her students if they could make like a little video, but because everything was so last minute, we're all busy. We're all growing up now. We're learning how to be adults, and I'm very understandable about it. So most of them, all of them, because they just didn't have time, because of their jobs, to make a video. But they did text me some words that they wanted me to say. So, Brandon Gonzalez, he wants you to know that he knows how much of a pain in the butt they were in class, but thank you for always sticking with them and helping them out whenever needed. And he just wants to say thank you, and that you're one of the best teachers in Monroe. Carla, she's going to say that she said thank you for everything that you have done for us and your students. I always appreciate the moments that we had in your classroom, either we were trying to get our projects done quickly, or just there and talking about anything. You're always there for us, and thank you for letting us eat lunch in your classroom. Salama, she just did a little quick one, and she wants to say thank you for everything that you've done, and that you deserve nothing but the best. Kaylee, she wants to say thank you for everything, and you'll always be remembered at Monroe High School. These are just very few students out of everyone that she has taught. I don't have many people on social media like that, so that's why it was really hard for me to reach out. But I hope the message gets through, and the message is that no matter what, through everything, Miss Shank was the light. She'd always spark you, she'd stand out, and she was always in a good mood. And if she wasn't, it would be because of some students or because of something dumb that was happening around the school. In general, when it came to like spiritually, prayers, knowing that like your teacher tells your Bible study group to pray for you, and it's just like every week thing. It seriously, it means a lot. Now I have my appointment November 12th, and hopefully this will be my last appointment. If it is, then that means I will be cleared and I will be ITV free. And if not, then it's okay. We'll just keep going down the path and keep going down this long journey, and we'll just keep putting everything in God's hands. And that's the main thing that Ms. Shank taught me as a student. So always put everything in his hands and let him take over everything. Ms. Shank, I'm forever thankful for you and everything that you did. And I'm 100% sure that all the students feel the same way. Even staff, I know no words can describe honestly how much of an amazing teacher she was, and I'm just very happy for her. And I just want you to know that I'm always here Yes, I did get married now. Yay, that's the news. Got married. Engagement ring and the wedding ring. Thank you for all that you've done, Ms. Shank. The impact that you did for Monroe High School will never be forgotten. And how you always accepted your students no matter what, and the way you always help everyone is something truly that's really inspiring. And I'm still hesitating about going into film as a career, but it is in my thoughts. It is, because your class taught me so much, and it was truly an environment that I love to be in. And thank you for always caring about your students. Thank you for always being there for them through everything. And thank you for all that you've done. I love you, Miss Shank, and I wish I could have done more for this video, but you know, because of everything involved, all of us trying to figure out our lives now. Sadly, things didn't done that way. But I love you, Miss Shank, and I hope you know how much we love you, because you're truly the best. And that's really all there is to say, Miss Shank. You're one of the best teachers, and we love you. And a giant virtual hug to everyone. I love you, Miss Shank. I'm always a phone call away. If you want to call me, I only work weekends. So, yeah. I love you, Miss Shank, and continue being safe out with COVID and everything. Be safe. Every one of y'all be safe. Wear your mask, and yeah, be safe. And I love every single one of y'all. God bless y'all, and bye-bye.